Hello Yu-Gi-Oh fans, it's Matt Durant here, bringing you a Yosenju update for the deck profile. Originally, I had more of a pendulum-based profile, bringing out Diaback as my boss monster and using Mysack and Magat more. But I have changed it recently to become more rank 4 associated, as you can see, because it wasn't playing too well because of the vanities were blocking it. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go through it just to show you. I still got the Diaback in. I still like it. Nice gimmicky card with a 300 crease. I can normal summon it, so it can still get its effect, but I've yet to summon in an actual real life duel. Magat is still here, only at 1. I will be taking Magat out for Yosenju Ayamabiko. When it comes out in the TCG, as this card is a lot better than the Magat, but I wouldn't be running too many of them anyway. I've still got the 3 cameras, the essential cards of the deck, the direct attacker, the compulse, and the searcher. And I've still got Pachycephalo, or whatever it's called, as that's able to destroy special summon monsters, and it's nice if my opponent has them, but usually I don't draw in the right time, so I'm probably going to be taking it out also for Oyamabiko. I have 2 Sujik, as it is increasing 1000 and basically a 2000 beta when I draw it, although it does usually stop the camera chains, so I don't want to use it at 3. I have still got the Yosenju L. Yosenju R is no longer in here, as it's not a pure pendulum build, although I can still pendulum summon with Diaback and Yosenju L if in case I have 2 Zujiks in my hand. I could do it that way, but this is mainly to stop Torrential Tribute and Regikai from destroying my cameras, or as a good defense. Sometimes you can't get over a 2100 defense if you have not got the right cards. Alright, onto spells. We've still got the Regikai and the Snatch Steel. No, we don't have Snatch Steel on this one. We've still got Regikai, and we've got Creature Swap, which is basically our Snatch Steel, just without MST problems. There's still the Pot of Duality here, able to search out one of those 3 cards, although it takes the element of surprise away. It's still an amazing card, and it's not as harmful to this deck anymore, as special summoning is more or less out the window. 1 MST, the other 2 are going to be in my side deck for this. Although I love MST in the deck, I just don't really have that much room. I still want to keep my Yosen Trials training grounds here, which is now at 2, was at 3. It's still a good card. I love the add 1 Yosenju card from your graveyard effect, which is basically why it's still in here. But since I'm only using 2 of them, I'm not going to be using, I won't be using this when it's released, Kodama, which is basically putting 3 Yosen counters onto that target, but then it can be chained to an MST. MST can chain to it and destroy it, so basically nothing. Although you can banish it from your graveyard to normal summon an extra monster, but in this deck you already gain that effect through the 3 cameras, so why would you need another one? That's why Tenzu is not in here. 3 Tenkeys, basic drawing cards. D-Fissure, still a good card, although Macrocosmos ultimately beats it, but always a good card for the anti-metas. Yeah, and for the meta duel. Oh god, I can't get my words out today. Meta decks. Okay, and Divine Wind and Mistfall is still in here. Lovely card to special summon. Not many people like it in Yosenju's, or if they do, they want to use Terraforming to get it out as fast as I can. I just like it just when I draw it. If it comes out first turn, that's good, but if it doesn't, I'm not bothered. I can still use my cameras. And we also have the 2 Mind Crushes to link with Kama, can return with Kama to the hand, and then if it's a good card and it wasn't Exceed, I can use Mind Crush and also look at the hand, discard that card, maybe they have another one of that card. Great for taking out Necros of Valkyrius and Necros of Trishula. And we also have Bottomless Trapper and Compulse, staple trap cards. Place of Vanity, I think in my old build I only had 2 vanities, and now it's up to 3. Hopefully this won't get hit by the ban list in April, but with its reprint it's more likely. But anyway, Vanity not as painful as to this deck. Most decks, when he sees Yosenjus, will side out their Vanities for something else. I have Macrocosmos in here still, as I just said. Great chain with Regikai, or something that's going to pop the field. So very good there. And the 3 secret moves. Wow. Very good card. Perfect to have with the just those pendulum scales. If you have 2 of them, it's better to have 2 of them actually, because you can easily pop one, and then if you don't use your secret move, it's kind of unlive anymore. But it's still good if you don't, when you only use it back in your hand. Okay, to the extra deck, I have number 80 for banishing, Gaga Cowboy, which you should either run 1 or 2, maybe even 3, but 1 or 2 is essential in this deck because you can easily OTK. Then there's Abyss Well for burning Abyss matches. They Gustor Emerald to return some of those cameras that may have been lost in the duel. Exciton Knight, great for Noble Knights. Lightning Chidori, great to take away set problems and take away those pesky cards like Exceeds and Synchros that are not going to be returned to the top of the deck. So, but even though the effect will say that. Castellas for the ones that are not extra, usually for the ones that you don't want anywhere near the duel. Most likely something like Grapha in Dark Worlds. You'll use this to return to the deck, shuffle it away, and hopefully not get it back for a while. Heartland Draco is essentially my stall card when I have loads of continuous spells, which I do. Well, even the pendulums will protect it in this case. It won't be a target for attacking, so it'll have to use a Book of Moon to get over it, or something like Regikai. But it can stall for a couple of turns and inflict 2,000 damage by attacking directly. I've yet to summon Phantasmal Dragon, but it's essentially the same thing as Heartland, just with a stronger effect to stop it being targeted by card effects as well as attacks, which would stop the Book of Moon problem, but it wouldn't stop the Regikai or Dark Hole. Again, number 101, typical card I use in my Exceeds. Tiger King for effect negation, but I hardly ever use this. King Gorn, which is good for a mirror match as long as I have something else with it. It's also used against them for the Camo 1 purposes. Dark Rebelling Exceed Dragon, nice increaser. I love this dragon. I've pulled it 3 times now. Just amazing. Number 104, a very good card. Although it's going to be harder to bring out than the other ones, but nice milling effect would be great if the deck doesn't want to be milled into the graveyard. I don't know why I still have M7 in here. I'm going to take that out now. And what should I win? I'll just put in another Gaga Cowboy for now. I did have M7 in here, but that was from a previous build, so not needed anymore. For the side deck is mainly for my locals at the present moment, which have problems of Burning Abyss and Evil Swarm, which is those 2, and then for Burning Abyss, Ojama Trio, you can't be anything like Ojama Trio with that. For the Cleese, take out them with Fairy Wind or Mask of Restrict. Then for the Tellers, Light Imprisoning Mirror. For the Cyber Dragons, I would also use Light Imprisoning Mirror, but I'd prefer to get out System Drain System Down to block them out. I also got Mind Drain for the Necros. My 2 spare MSTs that are not in my main deck, and a Maxi for when they're going to go fast, but I don't want to use them against Dragon Rulers because it would mean that I could essentially deck out if they have a great chain of special summonings. So don't always use your Maxi when you know the deck is going to special summon. Okay, well, thank you for listening to my deck profile. Please like and subscribe if you'd like more content. I will be uploading also a duel with this to show one long duel and one short duel. So hopefully you'll check that out, and hopefully likes and subscribes, see it, and then I'll make some more of this. Thank you very much. I've been Matarant, signing out.